side of things, for you when you're doing acting, what is the most interesting and fascinating part of creating a character or getting into a role for you?
Ooh. I think my interesting and probably the most favorite thing that I like to do is it's a bit cliche, but give it my all.
Yeah.
Like I really want to be someone, I don't really want to be someone different, but I like to get into character and I like not to leave that character. And I feel like for comedic purposes, especially in rehearsals, not leaving that character gains more of those laughs. It makes me go, okay, if they're laughing at me do this, well then I'll apply it to when I'm actually going to use it in the show. So a lot of different things on what my character likes to do and why my character likes to do that and why my character does this is what I find really interesting about portraying characters. So just before Rona, I was actually in a musical called Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, and I was
what a name.
If you haven't seen it, search it up. It's about a flying car. And I'm a villain who tries to steal the flying car. And we were just about to go on stage about a week out from being in lockdown. We were about to go into the theatre. And a lot of little characteristics that my character does, I got approached and I was like, how did you come up with all those things? I'm like, I don't know. I feel it's just that's what my character would do. My character's very dorky. My character's very dumb. Like he would do these certain things. And it's very interesting when people pick that up because they're like, oh, you've been doing more work than just talking the lines. And I'm like, hell yeah, I have. Hell yeah, I put my work into it. So the interesting thing about being a part of it and being and acting certain roles is finding those intricate details that people pick up on and proving that you've done hard work to portray this character.
I don't feel like the things that separate the good actors from the really good actors are the ones that are not just only passionate about it, but don't just sit there and read the lines.
Yep.
They put in the effort to go that extra mile to understand and create a unique character, but a character that they can relate to and something that they've designed themselves, not something like, Trevor is an angry and really aggressive bogan. Now play
good old Trev.
You know? So
Come on, Trevor.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about? Oh my God.
It's just like adding those things in that make you stand out. And also staying in character is really important sometimes as well, because then, like you said, you can apply the humor that you see is working with the castmates around you. And then you can go, okay, well then I can do something similar like that on stage. And I know it's going to get a laugh because I know what humor people are vibing with off stage. So I definitely agree with that. And I've done that sometimes as well. Like
and that tends to just be me being a dickhead. It tends to just be me like being a dickhead, like everyone's trying to, concentrate and I'm just being a twat and then people laugh and I'm like, that's it.
That's me though. That's me. I don't have designed humor. It's just me being a fucking idiotic.
But it's also because like when you're being that character, you're like, especially with the character that I was presented with this show, I was like, well, I'm the dickhead of the show. So I was like, I'm going to be the dickhead of the whole fucking thing, baby. Like, no matter what, on stage or off stage, I'm going to be a dickhead. Which it was a lot of fun, and I just can't wait to get back to it. Which we're hoping to in April next year.
Oh, okay.
So, we postponed everything. So that just gives me more time to be a dickhead. Loving it.
It gives you more time to refine that character.
Refine that character. And also, work on those things that I was really, really unsure about that I can improve. So there are scenes where I would do all these certain features of a character, and then one scene I wouldn't. I'd be like, why am I not? It's because I'm doing a lot more work with that character in that scene. Like I'm doing more movements. Well, then I need to apply the features with those movements that I was struggling with because I was concentrating on everything else, which can get me a little bit lost sometimes. But and then I started to apply it, and then we went into lockdown. So I was like, all right, 6 more months of me figuring it out. Like, thank you.
I'm like
grateful.
For that, then. I'm going to be excited. High hopes for that.
Thank you. Better come see it, Mr. I don't like musicals. Jesus.
You know what? I might, but give me some time. Let me build
I've persuaded ya.
Don't push it. Nah. Nothing's certain yet. Nothing's certain. We'll see.
We'll see.
If you persuade me, sure, right? Maybe. you'll be the first person, apart from a teacher, which I legally have to, you know, oblige the fucking rules, to get me to see a musical since high school.
Yep.
So it'll be an achievement.
I'm the best.
But I definitely agree with that. It's the same for me. I just
Mm.
when I'm creating a character, it's more just I do certain things just stupid between me and my mates or me and my best mate. And we kind of just like make stupid voices or we'll do stupid things. And then I go, you know what? It's kind of cool. So I'll take that and then I'll put it into a character and it actually works. So most of my characters so far have been like that. And a lot of the time I'm just sat on a chair and I
Mm.
start talking in like a Mexican accent. My dad's just like, what is wrong with this child? Like, because I'll
What
just
have I
sit there
made?
and I'll literally just play with voices all the time. And it's how I create my characters as well. It's just being by myself, but also vibing off of the other people I'm around and seeing what they think's funny and then kind of contributing that humor into the character. I think it really works.